Welcome to the Chanmaster graduates. Today we learn how to find number of reflexive relation, number of symmetric relation and also number of equivalence relation. Okay. So let's start. Suppose if we have set A whose cardinality is n, that means in set A has n elements. Suppose those elements are A1, A2, A3 and an, right? And suppose if there is defined a relation R, then R will be subset of A cross A. Okay. This all has been taught to you in previous videos. So here R is subset of A cross A, and this set A cross A has elements of type order pair. So it will be A1 comma A1, A1 comma A2, A1 comma A3 and A1 comma An, right. Similarly, we will have A2 comma A1, A2 comma A2, A2 comma A3 and A2 comma An, and in the same manner writing the rest of the element An comma A1, An comma A2, An comma A3 and An comma An. Okay. So in set A cross A will have n square elements, right, and relation R will be subset of this A cross A set. Okay. Now if R is reflexive, then R must have A1 comma A1, A2 comma A2 and An comma An, and it may also have some more elements. Okay. Suppose I am writing this as curly bracket. Okay. In this curly bracket it can have other elements also of A cross A except those diagonal elements. Okay. So suppose this set is S. Okay. Now let's form a subset of A cross A which does not contain diagonal elements. Okay. Suppose that set is B. In this set B, it does not have these diagonal elements, right? Okay. So in this set B, we do not have diagonal elements, so erasing those elements. Now, okay. Now in this set B, we'll have all elements of A cross A except diagonal elements. Okay. Now the cardinality of set B will be n square minus n. This cardinality of B will be n square minus n, right? Okay. Now for reflexive relation, this R must have diagonal elements and it also may have other elements except diagonal elements. So this S will be subset of this set B. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. Now number of reflexive relation will be number of subset of set B, right, because this set S can be any, this set S can contain any elements of B. Okay. So number of possible set S will be number of reflexive relation and number of possible set S will be subset of B. So number of reflexive relation will be number of subset of set B. Okay. So number of subsets of B will be 2 raised to power cardinality of B, and cardinality of B is n square minus n. Okay. So this is the formula for number of reflexive relation defined on any set A of cardinality n. Okay. Let me write this formula. Okay. Now let's find number of symmetric relation defined on set A. Set A cross A has elements of type. If we have diagonal elements here, and then we have upper diagonal elements and then lower diagonal elements. Okay. So in upper diagonal elements we have A1, A2, and corresponding to this element in lower diagonal will have A2, A1, right? Okay. Now let's form a set C which contains elements of type A1, A2, and corresponding to this element will have A2, A1. Similarly, we'll have A1, A3, and corresponding to this element in lower diagonal will have A3, A1. Okay. So this set contains such elements. Okay. An minus 1 An, corresponding to this element we have An, An minus 1. Okay. Now how many such elements are possible? In this A cross A set we have n square elements, and in diagonal we have n elements. So number of elements in upper diagonal will be n square minus n over 2, right? Okay. So there are such n square minus n over 2 elements. Okay. Now this set C also contains diagonal element. Okay. Now if relation R is symmetric, okay, then if A, B belongs to R, then B, A also belongs to R. Okay, that means this R always contains such pairs of C, contains those pairs of C, set C, and it may also have diagonal elements, right? Okay. So number of symmetric relation will be number of symmetric relation will be number of subset of C, right? So number of subset of C will be 2 raised to power cardinality of C, right? And cardinality of C was, cardinality of C is, it has number of such pairs, number of such pairs are n square minus n over 2 plus number of diagonal elements, and diagonal elements are n. Okay. So on solving we will have n square plus n over 2. Okay. So cardinality of C is n square plus n over C. Okay. So number of symmetric relation will be 2 raised to power cardinality of C, and cardinality of C is n square plus n over. So this is the formula for number of symmetric relation. Now let me write the formula again. Number of symmetric relation is equal to 2 raised to power n square plus n over 2, right? Okay. Now as far as I know, there is no such rule for number of transitive relation, so I am not giving you any formula for that. Okay. Now let's see number of equivalence relation on set A. In the previous video I have told you, if there exists a equivalence relation on any set, then with the help of that relation we can do the partition. Okay. So number of equivalence relation on set A will be number of partition of cardinality of A. Okay, suppose if cardinality of set A is 4, then partition of 4 will be 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, and it can also be 1 plus 3, it can also be 2 plus 2, and it also can be 4 plus 0. Okay, so there are 4 possible partition for 4. So number of equivalence relation on set A whose cardinality is 4, it will be 4. Okay, if cardinality of set A is 3, then partition of 3 will be, it will be 1 plus 1 plus 1, 1 plus 2 or 3, right. Number of equivalence relation of set A whose coordinate 3 will be 3. Okay. Now this video ends here, and I have a quick announcement to make. Those students who are preparing for exams like CSR NET, GATE and other MSc entrance examination can buy our real analysis handwritten notes for a very reasonable price for only ₹80. So if you are interested, you can contact us through this WhatsApp number. Thank you. Thanks for watching.